What's up, everybody? It's the Scrape Champion, Dustin the Hockey Hunter, back again with another episode of Dustin DeMars Sports here. Follow me on Instagram, it's sweet, and Serve is sweet, follow me on Twitter, it's sweet. Everybody, also follow me on TikTok, it's sweet. There's a couple other TikToks on there. So, today's episode, I'm bringing up that I want to be a sportscaster, but this is a quarantine edition of Dustin DeMars Sports. I'm in quarantine right now, since last Monday, but we will be talking about wrestling. We will be doing a prediction on wrestling. And then we'll be talking about football, a little bit of hockey, and maybe basketball. So, and first, we'll get right into the episode right now. And now we're in the episode of Smart Sports here. So, today's episode, we are going to be talking about, well, first, we're going to talk about basketball. CLC Raiders haven't been doing that well. Apparently they forfeited some games because somebody was with the Bucks for a little bit, but they're going to get back at it again. Last Wednesday they had a game. I don't know the score yet because I'm taping this on this Tuesday right now, but if you guys want to watch that game, CLC broadcasting on YouTube. Look that up on YouTube for you guys. But it'll be streaming on there. More games will be streaming on there for the rest of the year. If anything happens, and watch the games on CLC broadcasting, because there's probably not going to be that much people there, because there are not a lot of people there, not a lot of outside visitors there right now, so they got to get more students over there, or we're just going to be watching it on our computers or our televisions with the CLC broadcasting on YouTube, which I'm a part of because I'm in that program. So now let's talk about some football. We're already close as of today, because I'll be uploading this on a Saturday, but it'll be tomorrow. We'll have the NFC and AFC championship games. The AFC championship game will be the first game at 2 p.m. It'll be the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Bengals. We'll probably have a prediction of the Super Bowl coming on the next episode, which will probably be before the Super Bowl, and then we'll have the reactions the next Saturday, because we're going to take a hiatus after next Saturday. Next Saturday will be no episode of Dustin DeMars Sports. We will be doing a prediction of that before the Super Bowl on the Saturday. So you guys get a prediction on that and a reaction to that for that. So, and then the NFC Championship game is the LA Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers. LA Rams winning by a field goal. And then the 49ers winning by a field goal against the Packers and the Bucks. So they beat the top teams. But I forgot to talk about the AFC Championship game. Kansas City won by a touchdown in the overtime. And then Cincinnati won by a field goal. So it was like 4 games that were won by. So we're already in the Final Four. Whoever's going to make it will probably know of that end. And it will be in my thumbnail for the next episode of Dustin DeMars Sports. And now let's talk about some wrestling. Or hockey. Let's talk about hockey, and then we'll get to wrestling here. So, hockey, St. Cloud State already swept their games. They did really well. They won 11-1 in the first game, and then they won 9-2 that day. And then the Wild, as of last night, they won 8-2. Since of this taping on Monday, they're doing really well. They did a little bit bad in between, but they're now catching up. But if they do more, they'll get better. Just like the Huskies, they'll get better. They're already ranked 4th in the nation. Wilds already probably in the wild card, and already probably they're definitely going to make it to the Stanley Cup. Huskies are already ranked them 4th, so they'll probably make it to the playoffs. They'll definitely make it. They're already in the NCHC playoffs, but they'll probably be a different seed. And then if they win the championship game, they'll make it to the NCAA. If they lose, well, if they win Penrose, they already make it to the NCAA. But if they win the Penrose and the NCHC face-off, then they'll probably already got automatically. And they'll probably be a number 1 seed, just like us here. So they'll probably be a number 1 seed in a team. And then we'll probably have we had a lot of people in the Frozen 4 last year, so we'll definitely have a lot more in there. So, now let's talk about wrestling. First of all, I went to North Star Pro last weekend. It was an awesome event. I saw a lot of wrestlers like Kylie King. I'll get to that after I talk about these wrestlers. I met my buddy Franco Varga again. You guys, I'm showing a lot of pictures right now. And I saw a new guy, Ethan Earhart. I saw MLW star Richard Holiday. When I was talking about Kylie King, she's from AEW, and she faced up against Maddie, but I'm not going to talk about her yet because she's on AEW, and I'll talk about it after I talk about these other wrestlers. I met JJ Garrett from AEW and GCW, and then who else did I met? I met Hall Dead. She's wrestled a lot of places like GTS and a lot of other places. And who else did I met? Well, last but not least, oh wait, yeah, EC3. I'm wearing a shirt right now as it's taping. Control your narrative. EC3, I got a shirt. If you guys saw my last vlog, I showed you guys the stuff that I got from that event. If you guys add me on Snapchat, I'll show you that stuff. Because from Franco Varga, I got an autograph, and then all of that I got something else. And then I was sitting VIP with my buddy Blaze. Thank you, Blaze. And now we'll talk about the part where it was during the first matchup. It was Kylie King, AEW Superstar, versus Maddie Winkowski. When I was sitting front row, she was jumping out on the other side. Maddie Winkowski was like close to us a little bit. And then next thing you know, alright, Kylie King wants to go and chop her. And Maddie Winkowski was like this. And Kylie King was like, sincere, hold her. I'm like, alright. So as you guys see by that picture, I'm like holding her. And so yeah, I got to help a AEW Superstar win a matchup. There was also another guy doing that same thing, because after she chopped her, she went somewhere else on the other side and she was chopping her. So it was a good show at the North Star Pro Wrestling. I met a lot of people than the first one because I was filming the first one, and the second one I was front row. It was cool being front row. I gotta see a lot of wrestlers moving close, but it was cool. And now let's talk about. Actually, I'm gonna cut this part now, and we're gonna get to the part of me. We're gonna talk about Royal Rumble, and we're gonna be predicting it, and then we'll have the reactions tomorrow. So let's get into that right now. And now we're into the Royal Rumble prediction part of this episode of Dustin DeMars Sports here. I'll be having reactions to this on Sunday. As I'm uploading this on Saturday, it'll be tomorrow. So you guys will see it tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. And the Rumble will be tonight at 7? Yeah, 7. And it's in St. Louis. I was gonna make a bet, but since I'm in quarantine, should I make a bet? I'm not gonna do it by money. I was like, maybe I should shave or something. But I don't want to do any weird things since I'm in quarantine. So, and I have no symptoms right now. I'll give you guys an update that next week. So, what else? So the first matchup is gonna be the mixed tag team matchup. Edge and Beth Phoenix facing Miz and Maurice. I think Edge and Beth Phoenix are going to win the matchup because they did well on Monday Night Raw. Because when I was in quarantine, I could stay up for a little bit, but I'm probably going to go to bed now early because tonight, after the taping, I'll probably go to bed early. But I think they're going to win the matchup. I'll probably have to shave my beard if I don't get it right. But I'm probably going to do something funny for you guys on Snapchat. So the next matchup will be it was 101 action. It'll be Becky Lynch versus Dewdrop. I think for the Raw Women's title. I think Becky Lynch is probably going to retain it. That's my pick right there, but Dewdrop wins it. I'll probably shave my face or do something funny for you guys. So the next matchup will be the Universal title matchup. So it is Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. I think Roman Reigns will probably retain, but if Seth Rollins wins, he'll bring that title back to Monday Night Raw, and then it'll be changed to red. But my pick is Roman Reigns. He'll keep it on the blue brand. Whoever wins it, the Royal Rumble, might face him at WrestleMania, and will probably defeat him. So the next matchup will be we'll get to the Royal Rumble predictions, Battle Royal predictions, but we're gonna get to the typically main event. Will be Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. I might have to go for Minnesota right here. Brock Lesnar, he might win it, but if Bobby Lashley wins, I'll do something fun. But they'll keep the title. Whoever wins it, it's probably gonna be good. But my pick is Brock Lesnar because he's gonna keep that title, and he's doing great right now. Okay, so now let's get to the Battle Royal. I have to do something, but the Royal Rumble. We're gonna get to the Women's Royal Rumble. We have Mickie James. We have a lot of people who are gonna be there. If there's gonna be a surprise, the surprise might win it, but my definite pick, if Charlotte wins, that's gonna be weird, because who's she gonna pick? Becky Lynch? But there's speculation if Ronda Rousey is gonna be there, so that'll be cool if Ronda Rousey won. But I'm not gonna take a pick right here, but the people I'm talking about might be my pick. So whoever wins it, if Ronda Rousey wins it, that'll be like a surprise, but she probably needs more matches. But I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to piss off people. But my pick is probably, that was surprised if Mickie James won, but Bianca Belair goes back to back. That's probably my pick right there. Bianca Belair, back to back. And then now let's talk about the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble, which has been longer. My pick will probably be, if there's any surprises, if the surprise is a win, that'll be a surprise. But I'm gonna pick Damian Priest because he's been doing awesome on Monday Night Raw. But who would be I should do two picks, my SmackDown pick and my Raw pick. So let's go back to the women's matchup. So my Raw pick is Bianca Belair. My SmackDown pick would be if Charlotte Flair wins. But who else is in there? Alea. No, not Alea. Alea. Who's also on SmackDown in that matchup? Naomi would have been it. Yeah, Naomi. Yeah, that's my other pick. Naomi and Bianca Belair. But if there's any surprises in the surprise win, like Mickie James, if Mickie James wins that, it'll be like a Impact Knockouts versus whatever she picks, like Charlotte Flair. But if Charlotte Flair wins, I'm not gonna do anything. I'll do something funny for you guys. I have a surprise to make. Actually, if I lose these predictions, I'm gonna do that surprise for my Senate, which everybody's probably gonna know about it. So, and if I win it, I'll still do it. Because I was in the Royal Rumble matches, I was like, and the other matches also. So I'm still gonna do it if I win. But I'll not do the funny thing if I win. But when I lose, I'll still do the other thing. But if I win, I still do it. The surprise for my Senate. But let's talk about the men's. Alright, for Monday Night Raw, my pick would be Damien Priest right there. Whoever steps up, like Austin Theory, any other wrestlers, like tag teams, whoever steps up would win it. And the bet will be still in effect if they win. SmackDown. From SmackDown, whoever steps up, the surprise would probably not win it, but whoever, actually the surprise would probably win it, but it would be a new superstar. So, what else? Because last year was Edge. Edge is in the mixed tag team matchup. So, from SmackDown, and it would just challenge for the Universal title. The Raw one would probably challenge for the championship. So whoever steps on SmackDown might be Sami Zayn, because he already had a title matchup, but he never had a title matchup because he lost to somebody. But whoever, I'm gonna pick Xavier Woods or Kofi Kingston, or I see a lot on SmackDown and it's good, and Raw too. I know a lot of wrestlers there. That'll be funny if whoever that celebrity is on the shows. I made this the longest episode of This Smart Sports ever, you guys. But go watch Royal Rumble tonight, and whatever my picks is, I win or lose, I still do that surprise. But if I lose, I'm still gonna do the funny thing. So no, I'm gonna still do the surprise if I win or lose. Is that it? If I lose, I'm gonna do something funny for you guys. If I win, I don't do it. So that's why I went, I'm still doing the surprise. So let's get to the end of this episode right now. That would be it for today. It was an awesome episode of the Smart Sports. It was probably the longest episode ever of the Smart Sports. Talked a lot about it. Talked about North Star Pro, WWE, hockey, football, basketball. Yeah, so follow me on Instagram this week and Snapchat this week, follow me on Twitter this week. Yeah, everybody. Also follow me on TikTok this week. That's really, I could do a couple of the TikToks down there. So please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel for if you're not doing that, we got tweets for you. Hey buddy.